When it comes to the Amazon Influencer Program, it can be hard to know what is working and what's not. So what we're going to do in today's video is I'm going to break down my top 25 best sellers from the last 30 days and explain to you why they are selling so well and the exact strategies that I used to find those products that you can implement them as well so that you can become a six-figure Amazon reviewer as well. So let's jump right into it. Right here, this is my top 25 best sellers. As you can see in purple, we have where I found these products. So they were brand deals. In blue, this means that I bought the product using ViralView. In pink, we have Halo Sale. In blue, we have just an old product. So you can see that my top 25 bestsellers definitely favor the brand deals and the bought using ViralView. And we'll dive into what I mean by that and my exact strategies on how I did that, how I found these products. But before I do that, I do also want to show over here that even though these are my best sellers, you'll see that some of them aren't going to be my top earners. So I want to also address my top earners. So here are my top earners from the last 30 days. And what's interesting, and I'm super excited to show you guys these, and I'm going to show you the exact products, not only the exact strategies and how I found them, but the exact products. Again, heavily favors bought using ViralView and brand deals from my top sellers, but we also have two outliers. We have one from my parents' house and one from my friend's house. But first, let's dive into this one outlier, this Halo Sale, and explain first what a Halo Sale is so you can understand how I'm making money from it. So a Halo Sale is when you review a product. Let's say you review a water bottle. Someone watches my video and then they go buy a different product. Let's say a different water bottle. Well, I will still get that commission because that's part of the purchasing process. So in this case, this Halo Sale, surprisingly, was this toilet paper bath tissue roll, which, as you can see, I do not have a video created for this product. So I don't know how, but somehow someone watched one of my videos. Maybe it was a different toilet paper video. It most likely was. They watched that video and then they came in and bought this one, and somehow they bought 8 of them. Or there's a lot of people who are going through that process of watching my video and going to buy this product. I'm not totally sure how it is, but that's one of the beauties of the Amazon Influencer Program is you can make money on products that you didn't even review yourself. So Halo Sales are absolutely amazing. And just a little bonus hint for you guys is a lot of these Halo Sales that you get have Creator Connections campaigns. If they have Creator Connections campaigns, you want to accept those campaigns and get those additional commissions. If this product had a Creator Connections campaign, I'd be around 10xing my money on it because I would not only make the 2 to 4%, but an additional 10 to 50%. Now, it can be very hard and tricky to know which ones have Creator Connections campaigns, which ones are Halo Sales. To do it manually doesn't make sense. Luckily, ViralView has you covered. So I'm just gonna open up Creator Connections real quick. And hopefully by now you know that ViralView will find and accept all campaigns for you. So if you have a product tagged to any of your videos, ViralView will look and see if that product has Creator Connections campaigns. If it has it, it will accept it for you. But on top of that, you can also run this reports history right here, which is finding those Halo Sales that I just mentioned. If those 8 sales, just for example, came in today, I sold 8 of them, and I ran this last 48 hours check, ViralView would notice that I had those Halo Sales for this product. If I can accept it within a short amount of time frame window, as we have here, last 48 hours, if you can accept it within like a 24-hour period, you might be able to sneak in those additional commissions before Amazon fully registers that sale and credits you. That is why we actually recommend running this last 48 hours scan once a day, just in case you do have any Halo Sales. ViralView can find them for you. Let's say you go 2 weeks without doing it. We still recommend at least running a last 30 days because, as you guys saw, I sold that toilet paper roll 8 times. That means I might sell it again, so I might as well accept the campaign if there is a campaign. So run this scan right here, this Halo Sales scan, and make sure you're capitalizing on your Halo Sales. All right, the next outlier right here is we have an old product. What's funny about this is this was one of my first Amazon influencer videos that I ever created back in 2023. And if we actually go to ViralView's profits dashboard and plug in the ASIN, we can see how much I've made from it in total. So it's only a $15 product and my return on it has been 121 bucks, which is absolutely amazing. It's a simple 60-second video. And as you can see, my first commission was back in June of 2023. And each month, like, I'm not making anything crazy, but I'm making money each month, little by little. And this is just the power of the Amazon Influencer Program and how it can compound. If you can have a bunch of products make a couple dollars each month and just multiply that, it compounds over time to where you can get to the point where you are a six-figure Amazon influencer. So fast forward to February 2026, we're still making a couple bucks each month, which is awesome. Now, before we dive into the big guns of bot using Viral View and Brand Deal, which as you guys can see on both the best selling and most commissions, those were the obvious two clear front runners. Let's dive into the parents' house and friend's house right here. This is an awesome strategy for those who say, I've run out of products that, like, what else do I need? Like, there's nothing left for me to do. This is a testament that there is so much more that you can do. So when I first started, I went over to my parents' house and I just reviewed everything they owned. One of them being this product right here. And I'm actually just gonna show you guys what the product is. So here's the product. It's a shaver. It's my dad's face shaver, and I made a video for it. And if we go again to the Viral Views Profits dashboard and we look up the ASIN, as you can see, I've made 460 bucks from it. So my first commission was back in July of 2023. And very similar to that last product, each month I'm just making small everyday commissions, little by little by little, from making a video for this product. And in February, we made 37 bucks. So that's crazy. About 3 years ago, I made a video, and today I'm still reaping the rewards from the work that I did a while ago. If you feel like you're stuck, use this as motivation that your future self will be so grateful for the work that you put in today. Now, on top of all of this, you now have access to the order history scanner, where you can scan not only your personal order history, but you can scan someone else's order history and review the best-selling products. Now, something I want to know, obviously we're looking for good selling and low competition products, but that doesn't mean that you can't make money from products that have a lot of competition. For example, this product, it has a $125,000 30-day revenue. There are 18 total influencer videos. So if I was going to buy this product, I wouldn't recommend it because I'm competing with 18 other people. If I have it for free, I might as well review it because there's a chance that I could wedge myself in the top and bottom carousel. So when people are trying to analyze, like, oh, what's the bare minimum viral score? The viral score is just a simple metric that can kind of help you gauge more or less whether it's going to be worth it. In this case, this is a product I already own. The product sells well, so I might as well make a video for it. And then just on another note, I want to highlight the importance of the total influencer video count. If someone was looking at this product without having access to the total influencer video count, they would think this was an amazing product because the bottom carousel only shows 5 influencer videos. Usually the bottom carousel shows 10. So it would indicate, oh, there's a lot of open space, but when in reality, there's actually 18 influencer videos. Now let me give you one more example of the power of reviewing other people's products and not solely relying on the viral score. I'll dive into the viral score when I talk about buying products because I do think it's super important. I want to show kind of a quick tip that I would recommend to those, especially if you're just starting, which is this product right here that I reviewed at my friend's house. The product was a shed. Now it's a $1,000 shed. And the strategy that I have for you guys is if you can review expensive products, they can be absolute gold mines. Even if the viral score isn't that great, if you can just sell it one time, it is so worth it. One time I went on a trip, we stayed in an Airbnb, and in the Airbnb, they had like an air hockey table, a foosball table, a ping pong table. And right before I left the trip, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make 3 quick videos of these products. I had no idea the sales on them. I had no idea anything, but it took me like a couple minutes to do. I've only sold the products maybe 10 times, but each commission was about $15. And so it was well worth my time. I've made over 100 bucks just off of that like 10 minutes that I took to film and review those videos, and I'll continue to make money from it. So if you can get your hands on expensive products, they can actually be amazing. Now, something that I just realized while doing this video is this is actually a Halo sale, because as you can see, I do not have a video. I know that I've made a video very similar to this one, but it's not this exact one. But as you can see, Viral View is showing me that I don't have a video for it. So that's another great reason to review expensive products, is I reviewed a shed and then they went and bought a different shed and I still am getting paid for it. So that's amazing. And it looks like I got really lucky too, because this product like doesn't even sell. There isn't a 30-day revenue shown. And if we actually go to that screenshot, you'll see that I sold it one time, but it was a $42 commission. So if you can sell an expensive product one time, it's worth your time. Now, there's a lot of people that I see who will say, don't waste your time with cheap products, go for the big guns. Like, yes, expensive products are great, but the combination of the rest of these products, these lower end products, make the majority of my commission compared to, you know, those glory expensive products. So to wrap up the video, I wanna dive into how I'm getting brand deals and how I'm finding products to buy using ViralView. Let's talk first about buying products, and I'll show you guys my exact process. Now, there are a lot of people who like to buy products on Amazon, and that is their whole strategy. They will just buy something that has a great opportunity, even if it's a product that they don't want. If that is you, that is fantastic. Keep doing you. For me personally, I only like to buy products if I actually need it. If I want it and if I can justify it, then I'll buy it. You guys may have seen me use this example in other videos, but about a year ago, I was buying a product. I needed a lighter to light my candle, and I didn't care which lighter I bought. There's hundreds of lighters on here. All I cared was that it can make a flame to light my candle. And there are tons of instances. In fact, every single one of these blue highlights bought using ViralView, it was this exact process. I just needed the product, and so I might as well buy the one that has the best opportunity as an Amazon influencer. So all I did was I came over to this little pop-up right here, loaded what's called Product View, and ViralView is going to sort it from best to worst, tell me which products have the best opportunity. And what I'm looking for is products that have a good 30-day revenue while not having a ton of influencer videos. Now, if I was doing this today, I would 100% buy this one. It's got a Creator Connections campaign of 10%, which is just an added bonus. It's got a 30-day revenue of $14,000 and no influencer videos. Another one that sticks out to me is this $44,000 one or the $64,000 one that doesn't have a lot of influencer videos. The only reason why it's not a higher viral score is because the top carousel is non-existent, meaning the brand doesn't have a brand video. There is no top carousel. And so having a top carousel is always increases your likelihood of getting your video watched. But again, I wouldn't just go buy this product if I didn't actually need it. I know some people like to do that, but for me, there's enough opportunity with brand deals and everything that I don't need to do that. So anyways, when I did it, I ended up going with this lighter pack right here. It cost me around $7. I can't remember the price that I got it for when I got it, but as you can see, I purchased it last March. And let's take a look at my return on investments. So as you can see, it looks like I got it for $8 and my ROI was 420%. I've made a total of $36. So I made back the price of the product and a lot more. And if we come to my commissions, let's see, this is in the last 12 months. You can see that each month I've just been making, again, those small daily commissions. That's what you're rooting for. Small and simple things make great things come to pass. So just stack those wins and keep building. And just make sure before you ever buy anything on Amazon, always check ViralView, and you don't have to buy the best one if you don't want the best one, don't buy the best one, but at least buy one that's gonna give you a better likelihood of making money. And that's how I've gotten all of this blue here, where a lot of my best sellers are from products that I bought using ViralView. Now, let's dive into brand deals, which is where I spend most of my time. So it's not surprised that majority of my best sellers and majority of my commissions come from brand deals. If you guys aren't leveraging brand deals, in my opinion, I think it is not only the easiest way to scale with the Amazon Influencer Program, but I think it's the funnest way to scale. There's nothing's better than opening up your door every single day and seeing packages and not knowing what's inside, opening it up and making videos for it, keeping the product, selling the product, giving it away, doing a garage sale, giving away thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars away to people. It's super fun, and this is my exact strategy. We'll wrap it up with this. So first, let me show you one of the products. We'll highlight this one right here. It was this shower head right here. And if we come to ViralView, we can look at how much I've made from this brand deal. This was a brand deal where I didn't get paid. They just sent me the product for free and I didn't get paid for it, but it was well worth my time because as you can see, I've made about $270 in total from it. And that was all within the last year. So it looks like my first commission was back in May. And again, we got those small commissions. These commissions are a little bit higher, definitely a lot higher. Holy crap. Wow, this has been a stellar product. These are outliers. Most of your products won't make this much money each month, but when you do find those products, you double down on them. They're absolutely amazing. Now, let me show you how I found this product. I simply came to Creator Connections, and I can't remember exactly if I looked up the product or if I added a filter. It'd be the home category. I can't remember exactly, but all you gotta do is look up the product that you want and use ViralView's message reach out to just reach out to the brands, and you'll get a lot more no's than yeses, but it's way easier than you think. So let's just do it. Let's just look up a shower and we'll load product view. Honestly, I don't really want any shower products, so I'm only just gonna select a couple because I hope that they say no. Let's do the adhesive patches. I've been hearing a lot about those. Let's do baby vibrating sleep soother waterproof cast covers. So you can literally just come through here and just select which products you want, create a custom message template right here, and you can create multiple templates. Let's say I'm reaching out to dog products. I could create a dog template that says, hey, I've got a dog, let's work together. And you could create one that say you have a baby. I'm reaching out to a baby vibrating sleep product. I could say, hey, I've got a 2-year-old. So you can create all these different templates. I won't dive into that in this video. If you want more information on your templates, comment down below. I can send you another video. But all you gotta do is hit the send message button. Again, you can send 20 messages a day with the ViralView Pro subscription. And in a matter of 9 seconds, I was able to send 3 messages. And again, you can send 20 a day. And that's how I've gotten the majority of my free products that you see here. Another good portion of them is from Instagram, but I like taking matters into my own hand and reaching out to brands myself. One final option that you can also do, let's go back to this lighters example, is you can actually reach out to brands from here. So we're gonna load product view and we're going to sort them from Creator Connections opportunities. And we can see there's all of these lighters. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. There's 10 different lighters that have Creator Connections opportunities. I can hit this, what's called bucket messaging. It will save these 10 products into my bucket. So now ViralView has these 10 products stored. And now when I'm back on Creator Connections, I can simply open product view by clicking here or here. And instead of selecting the messages here, I want to send my bucket messages. So I just selected 10 as you just saw. So we're gonna hit send bucket messages, and as you can see, there's 10 ASINs in my bucket. I'm gonna hit confirm, and it's gonna send a message to all 10 of those brands. Now, something to know, as you can see, it's actually showing 8. That means that a couple of the products were from the same brand. It's not gonna send a duplicate message to them, so it's condensing it down into 8. So 8 messages were sent, and it took about 32 seconds, and then boom, I'm done. You can manage your messages right here, respond to them, follow up with them. If you don't know about follow-ups, you're missing out big time. Super simple way to get more brand deals. But that sums up my process, literally how I've been able to be a 6-figure Amazon influencer from those simple strategies. At the end of the day, none of this means anything if action is not involved. You can learn everything, but if you're not being consistent and taking action on what you're learning, you're never gonna get there. So hopefully you're fired up. Take this for what it's worth. Go apply it and get yourself the money that you deserve. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one.